Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Mehdi English School. Myself Nilofer Miss and my subject is mathematics. And my dear students, this session is for the class 2. So let's begin the lecture. So do you know how we start our lecture? Yes, with the quote. Here is the quote that if there is no struggle, there is no progress. So you have to struggle for your study, then you will show the progress into your study. So always progress, always study for the progress. Now here we are continue the chapter number 6, and the name of this chapter is subtraction of bigger numbers. So here we are continue this chapter only, and you all know this that we always revise the previous topic. So if there is doubt, if any students having any doubt, so it will be a solve. So here we also start the previous topic, which is writing numbers at the correct place. This is the previous topic we had learned in the previous lecture. So today let's revise this topic first and just keep all the things into your mind that how we can solve these types of sums. So here is the important hint for you. Thus this is the important note for you that it is important to write numbers according to their place value. How we can arrange the numbers? So to arrange the numbers properly, we must know the place value of each and every digit. We must know the place value of the digit, then we can arrange the number properly at the correct column. So let's see this, that how we can write down the numbers. 567 minus 24 should be written as. So let's take 567 number first. From this, let's see the place value and start with the ones column. So here number 7 is at the ones place. So we can write down this 7 number at this ones column this way. Now the 7 number is complete. So let's move to the tens column. So here at the tens place, this number 6 is at the tens place. So we can write down this 6 number at the tens column. So this way we can write down then number 5. So number 5 is at the hundreds place. So we can write down this 5 number at the hundreds column. This way we can arrange the number. See, 567 and here also 567. Now this number is arranged. Now let's put this sign which indicates the subtraction. Here we have to put this sign. Then let's see this 24 number. So this is the 2-digit number. So we are not starting with this column. We are starting writing number with the ones column. Number 4 is at the ones place. So we can write down number 4 at the ones column this way. Now number 2 here is which is at the tens place. So we can write down number 2 at the tens column this way. Now this number is properly arranged according to their place value in the table format this way. This is very easy. Now this sum is very simple. Now we have to just solve the sums, calculate the sums. So always start with the ones column. So here let's start with the ones column. 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. So the ones column is complete. So let's move to the tens column. 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, and there is no any digit to cut any numbers from the 5. So we can write down number 5 as it is here, and the answer of this sum is 543. I repeat this, 543. Next one, next example for you, 465 minus 2. So let's take 465 number first. So 5 is at the ones place. So we can write down it at the ones column. Then number 6, we can write down number 6 at the tens column. And 4 is at the hundreds place. So we can write down it at the hundreds column. Then here is number 2. this is the single digit. We are not writing this 2 number here. We are writing this 2 number at the ones column because 2 is a single digit and 2 is at the ones place. So we can write down number 2 here this way and put these 2 boxes empty because there is no any digit mentions. Now we can solve this sum with the ones column. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Now there is nothing to cut any numbers from 6. So we can write down this 6 number as it is here. Same with the hundreds column. There is no any number. We are not cutting any number from the 4. So we can write down this number 4 as it is. So here our answer is 463. This way we can solve the sums. Next example, 896 minus 573. So let's write 896 number first. So 6 number is at the ones place. So we can write down it at the ones column. Number 9 is at the tens place. So we can write down it at the tens column. And number 8 is at the hundreds place. So we can write down it at the hundreds column. Then we take this number 573. In this the number 3 is at the ones place. So we can write down this 3 number at the ones column. Number 7 is at the tens place. So we can write down it at the tens column. And number 5 which is at the hundreds place, we can write down at the hundreds column. This way now we can solve the sums with the ones column. 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. At the tens column, 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. And at the hundreds column, 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. So this way we can solve the sums and the answer of this sum is 323. This way we can solve the sums. Next one, 654 minus 34. So we take 654 number first. 4 number at the ones column. 5 number at the tens column. And number 6 which comes at the hundreds place. Now this number is arranged according to their place value. Now let's put 34 number according to their place value. Number 4 comes at the ones place and number 3 will comes at the tens place. This way. Now we can subtract this sum. 4 minus 4 at the ones column is equal to 0. Then at the tens column, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. And there is no any digit to cut any number from the 6. So 6 minus nothing, it means we can write down this 6 as it is and don't forget to put this minus sign which indicates the subtraction. So the answer of this sum is 620. Then exercise 6b, let's do the short recap of this exercise first. 589 minus 43. So let's put number 9 at the ones column, 8 number at the tens column and 5 number at the hundreds column. So this 589 is arranged minus 43. So here 3 will come at the ones place and 4 will come at the tens place. This is a sum number A. So now we can solve this sum with the ones column. So 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. Then at the tens column, 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. And 5 minus nothing, there is no any digits. So we can write down this 5 number as it is this way. So the answer of this sum is 546. Let's see sum number B. 396 minus 5. So here let's take this number first. 6 will come at the ones place, 9 will come at the tens place and 3 will come at the hundreds place. Now this number is arranged here properly. Let's put 5 number. This is a single digit and this 5 number will come at the ones place this way. Now let's subtract this sum with the ones column. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Then there is no any digit to cut any number from the 9. So we can put this number 9 as it is at the tens column and then number 3 at the hundreds column. So there is no any digit to cut from the 3 number. So we can write down this 3 number as it is here and our answer is 391. So this way we can subtract the sums. Then sum number C, 913 minus 13. I repeat this, 913 minus 13. So let's take 913 number first. In this, 3 will come at the ones column, number 1 will come at the tens column, and number 9 will come at the hundreds column. Now this number is arranged here properly according to their place value. Now let's put this 13 number according to their place value. Now number 3 is at the ones place, so we can put this 3 number at the ones column. Then number 1, which is at the tens place, so we can put this 1 number at the tens column this way. Now this sum is arranged in this table as per the place value. Now let's solve this sum, students, with the ones column. So here 3 minus 3, which is the equal numbers. So always whenever you subtract the equal numbers, you will get the 0 answer only. So here the same, there is the equal number we are subtracting. So 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Then the tens column, there is again same, this is the equal number. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Then here at the hundreds column, 9 minus, there is no 1. We are not cutting anything from 9. So we can put this 9 number as it is here, and the answer of this sum, 913 minus 13, is equal to 900. So this way we can solve these types of sum. Sum number D, 379 minus 25, should be written as. So let's start how to write this number. So we take 379 number first. In this, the number 9 is at the ones place, so we can put this 9 number at the ones place. Then number 7 is at the tens place, so we can put this number at the tens column this way. And number 3 is at the hundreds place, so we can put this 3 number at the hundreds column. Now 25 number, this is a 2-digit number, and number 5 is at the ones place, so we can put number 5 at the ones column. Then number 2, which is at the tens place, so we can put this 2 number at the tens column this way. Now here the ones column, we are start subtracting numbers with the ones column. So here 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. Then at the tens column, 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. And number 3 minus nothing, it means we are not cutting anything from 3. So 3 will be 3. And don't forget to put this minus sign here. So the answer of this sum is 354. I repeat this, I just subtracting the sum, and this is very easy, students. There is nothing hard in this. If you know the place value properly of each and every digit, you will write this sum by yourself only. This is very easy. You can solve these types of sum by yourself also. There is no need to take anybody's help. You can just solve these types of sum by yourself. Just try to solve the sums by yourself only after watching video. Then let's do some more practice about this. 567 minus 45. This is the example sums. This is for your practice. So let's take 567 number first. So number 7 is at the ones place, so we can put this 7 number at the ones column. Then number 6, which is at the tens place, so we can put this number at the tens column. And number 5, this is the hundreds place, so we can put 5 number at the hundreds column. Then we take 45 number. In this, the number 5 is at the ones place, so we can put number 5 at the ones column. And number 4, this number is at the tens place, so we can put number 4 at the tens place, tens column this way. Now this sum is arranged according to their place value in the table format. Now we can subtract these sums. So let's start with the ones column. Here 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. Then let's move to the tens column. 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Then here at the hundreds column there is no any digit to cut from the 5. So 5 will be 5. So we can write down this 5 number as it is here, and the answer of 567 minus 45 is 522. So this way we can solve the numbers, and I hope that you all are writing with me into your book. And if you are not writing still, then please start writing with me, students. So it will be helpful to you and you will be better understood if you are writing with me while watching the video. Example number 2 here, 854 minus 34. So let's start this arranging numbers. We take 854 number first. So number 4 is at the ones place, so we can put at the ones column. Then number 5, which is at the tens place, so we can put it at the tens column. And number 8, it is at the hundreds place, so we can put it at the hundreds column. So here 854 number we are arranged. Now let's take 34 number. So here we put number 4 at the ones column and number 3 is at the tens column. This way we can arrange. Now students, we can easily subtract this sum. This is very easy now. The ones column we take first. So 4 minus 4 here, this is equal number. So whenever you are subtracting equal numbers, you will get the answer 0. So 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Then let's go to the tens column, which is 5 minus 3. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Now let's move to the hundreds column. There is no any digit to cut any number from the 8. So 8 will stay as it is. So 8, I am writing number 8 as it is, and the answer of 854 minus 34 is equal to 820. This is the answer. Then let's move to the example number 3, 956 minus 56. So here let's arrange this 956 number first. So number 6 I put at the ones column, then number 5 at the tens column, and number 9 at the hundreds column, this way. Then 56 number, so the 6 number will come at the ones column and 5 number will come at the tens column. Now this number is arranged according to this place value in the table format. Now we can subtract the sums. So we start with the ones column. Here 6 minus 6. This is the equal numbers, and I repeat this, whenever you are subtracting equal numbers, you will get the answer 0. Now again we are subtracting equal numbers. So 5 minus 5 is equal to 0, and there is no any digit to cut from the 9 number. So 9 will be 9. So the answer of this sum is 900, and don't forget to put this sign which is indicates the subtraction. Then example number 4, 786 minus 63. I repeat this, 786 minus 63. Now how we can write this? We take 786 number first. So let's put 6 number at the ones column, 8 number at the tens column, and 7 number at the hundreds column. Then we take 63 number. So 3 number we can put at the ones column, and 6 number we can put at the tens column. This way we can arrange the number according to their place value. Now let's subtract this sum. Start with the ones column. So here 6 minus 3 is equal to 3, and 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. At the hundreds column there is no any digit to cut anything from 7. So 7 will be 7, and the answer of this sum is 723. So this way we can solve the sums. Then sum number 5, example number 5, 455 minus 34. So let's arrange the 455 number first. So this 5 which is at the ones place, we can put at the ones column. Another 5 which is at the tens place, so we can put this number at the tens column, this way. And number 4 which is at the hundreds place, we can put it at the hundreds column. This way this number is arranged. Now let's put 34 number according to the place value in the table. So number 4 is at the ones place. We can put this number. Number 3 is at the tens place. So we can put it at the tens column this way. Now let's subtract this sum. This is very easy now. Let's start with the ones column. So here 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. At the tens column 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. And at the hundreds column we are not cutting anything from 0. So 4 will be 4. And the answer is 421. We can write down the answer this way. I know this is very easy. Now the new topic is use addition or subtraction to solve. This is your textbook exercise, new topic, the exercise 6A and 6B. So 6B exercise, writing number at the correct place. This topic is complete, and the today's new topic is use addition or subtraction to solve. In this we have to decide that this sum is an addition sum or subtraction sums. We have to decide according to their keyword. So let's learn the keyword to identify it is a subtraction or addition sum. So we have to just note down some points to identify the sums. It is a subtraction sum or addition sum. We must know the keyword which indicates the addition. Some keywords are indicating the subtraction. So let's learn the keyword first. Here is the keywords of the addition. This sign is the addition sign, and this all are the keywords of the addition which indicates we are doing the subtraction operation with this sum. So first is add. Whenever you just find this word add into the sum in the word problem, so it indicates the addition. Add to, this also indicates the addition. Added to, this is also a addition keyword. Addition of, this is also a keyword. Altogether, whenever you find altogether word in the sum, it indicates the addition. Altogether, this also indicates the addition. And this is also a keyword. Both, this is also a keyword of additions. Combined, this word indicates to add the numbers. Extra, this is the keyword of addition. In all, this keyword is using the most in the all the word problem sum. In all. Then increased by, this is the keywords of the addition. Join, more than, whenever you find more or more than, it is a addition. Plus, this is addition. Sum, addition, together, this is the indication of addition sums. And total of, these all words are indication of the addition, that we have to perform the addition with this sum. So you have to note down these points into your fair book. So you will be easily found that this word problem sum is the addition word problem or subtraction word problem. You have to just decide by finding the keyword of the addition and subtraction. So these all are the keywords of the addition. Now let's talk about the subtraction keywords. So you have to note down these words. I will send into your WhatsApp group also by the PDF. So this is the keywords of the subtraction. You will find that decrease, decreased, deduct, difference between, dropped, fell, fewer than, how much less, this is how much less, how many more, how much more, how many left. We can find so many this keyword in so many sums. This indicates the subtraction, that how many left, how much left. This is boys less than, girls less than, this is the less or less than. Then minus, nearer, further, reduced by, remaining, subtract and take away. These all words are indicating the subtraction that we have to follow. The subtraction operation with this word problem. So you have to note down these keywords into your Fairbook must. This is helpful to you to identify the sum is a what? Addition or subtraction. This is very helpful to you and you must have to learn all the keywords. It will be helpful to you in the exam also and throughout your educations into your study also. So let's start some practice sum for you, so you will be better understood after practicing the sum. Then we will start our textbook exercise, but let's see first this. On Wednesday, you show 12 robins on one tree. What it means robin, I will show you the picture of this, but let first solve this sum and then after I will show you the picture of the robin. So here you have to repeat after me this. On Wednesday, you show 12 robins on one tree and 7 on another tree. 12 and 7 on another tree. How many robins that did you see all together? You can see here is the keyword all together. I show you in the keyword list. So this indicates the plus. So I have to put the plus sign here. Now as per the keyword, this is a addition sum. We have to find that how many total birds on both the trees. So we have to put a plus sign here and have to perform the addition operation with this sum. So 2 plus 7 is equal to 9 and 1 and there is nothing. So we can put this one as it is. So 1. So the answer of this sum is 19. So we can write down the answer in the word form. I show 19 robins all together. Now students, this is a picture of robin birds which you can see on the trees. This is the robin bird. So these types of birds and the name of these birds is a robin bird. So this way we have to follow the operations by identifying the keywords, and keywords indicates the subtraction or addition. Now let's see one more sum. 10 eagles sat on a cliff. What is a cliff and what is an eagle? I will show you in the picture after solving the sum. So 10 eagles sat on a cliff. Some eagles flew away. See this, away. And then there were 7 eagles on cliff. Total there are 10 eagles and some eagles flew away and then 7 left. So we have to find that how many eagles flew away. Total there were 10 eagles were there and 7s are there, but how many flew away then 7 are left? So away. This word indicates the subtraction. This is the keyword here, away. So we have to perform the subtraction operation here. Now 0 minus 7, so 0 is a small number and 7 is a big number. So we can't take away 7 number from the 0. So we have to cut 0 number and take 10 number from the tens column and add into the 0. So 10 plus 0 is equal to 10. Now we can easily subtract 7 number from the 10. So 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. And here we are taking 110 from this. So we have to cut this number and cut 1 number from it. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we can put this 0 number here. So how many eagles flew away? So we can write down the answer that 3 eagles flew away. This way we can write down the answer, and this is very easy if you identifying the keywords. So this is the sum and you have to write down into the Fairbook these sums. Now students, this is a cliff. You want to see now what is the cliff. Here the eagle sitting. So this you can see the picture. This is the cliff picture and this is also a cliff. There are 2 pictures I am showing you, which is the cliff picture. You can see this is also a cliff. Then I will show you the eagle. This is an eagle bird. So now students, this way the eagles was sitting on the cliff, and from the 10 eagle 3 flew away and 7 eagles left. Then I have some more examples for you. Here is, you picked 8 flowers and your friend picked 17 flowers. What? you picked 8 flowers and your friend picked 17 flowers. How many more flowers did your friend picks? How many more? So here how many more, which indicates the subtraction. So we have to do operation subtraction follow here. So here is 7 minus 8. So we have to take 10 numbers from the 110 and add into the 7 numbers. So 7 become a 17. Now we can easily cut 8 number from the 17. So 9 number left. We have to cut this one number first. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So we can put 0. So how many more flower did your friend pick? My friend picked 9 more flowers. So how you can pick the flowers? I will show you the pick. This way you can picking the flowers from the plant. This way. So much students for watching this video. Hope you enjoy this. So let's meet with the textbook exercise in the next lecture. Just wait for my next lecture. Wear always masks and wash your hand. So bye bye students. Stay home. Stay happy.